Mesanso mamo akwaba biem eba live TV. Sena medical kan no. We a moment with Apostle Thomas Kusi appear. And say last week, the preparation towards marriage ebe somo. Na nchechiremu no ne da eye ntino amaye ntimi amfa nkuwie. Na na ye the part 2 bro. And intimacy say ubefa wo phone no akọ all the social media platform no so na wasearch live TV na wa share ama onua bi na message say ube like e bia wo question bi so a ubetimi e de afa ho so ama yen Apostle Thomas Kusi appear e wo yentem ene ntene the part 2 no bremo preparation towards marriage. Apostle mo akwaba bi mu
Bejusu obapa
with the last week yeti ensafro no ode anpopo ni enije ebae na emise nkomodie ne se na ne de esi ye de sifaye no yetiefo yinya part 2 ayepe na yeto ensafro no so ode wonimonyam aba yesi de omu ha nti mesanso ma wakwaba biem se yefro no bae
meso da wasese mato ensafro me
nti eja meja na kana hye wonsa se fa yerum
Martina Menfanchi akese Emma live TV ahwefo nyina sane host ne try no dwumadie ye moment with Apostle Thomas Kusi appear the counselor general dwumadie botaye ene se yeboa asiesi na aware ayinhra ono so wo kwa aware obenya nimdie mu do na watumde room na waware anko ebisi basa na emu obeye fe na ahyenyam yenuonyam enti sabre wadwane ye na nyaminhra so need dwumadie na wo share na wo like social media platform live TV GH live TV GH all media platforms on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. But more than so ni be share ho na watumi edo comment aba na aboa na IFA. Atana everywhere you be kika ye no ye share say last week no ye plan who say yes preparation towards marriage. Enti anamontu be no see it me true na ye di wura awarem. Na no na metwe adwene su sempe bebrede nya kan na ne ye hwe iwoba woni ma wo beto wa hu siesie ni sane hema no ni nyina ye but last week me hu se hu hia se yetumi ti ase se ban preparation ni dia ono nyankopon hyehya wore e dey kind preparation ato ama ye dada en ne hu be hia se yetumi ti ase na ebo wa ye na na ma over the years mu bi ye fa na fa ne afa anwie peye na afi akoto sini na echina anko ye so wa aboabo no so abia na ahobo akra hu hia ahobo de hu hia be also wa ahobo ne ti wie peye eni nti ye hwe nchiro mu ko hu se sa nyanya kupon nyanse mu o hwehwe wari wie no all the akwanya na eto se ye betumi aba no o hwehwe no 5 stages eti ye wana mu ntu makomako enum a also nipa bi anka wa ready so be ware no also tumi efam and ye hwe the book of Genesis chapter 2 verse number 24 and then summarize our area na mu ntu nyina nti sabre odofo se na woni ha na wantumi anjoin ya enei message nyamre na ye nto aso na ye kinkan the book of Genesis chapter 2 verse 24 no ye be hu se Bible chirechiremu ana ye ta kan na sa also for this reason or try other versions of therefore o kinkan Bible na hu the word therefore na se wo kire wo se wakekan se mi dada wo tuo na mu bi dada na ni nyina ne ntamfu ano ne ngina so enie eti therefore and for this reason ti be hu se ade edi kan a onipa bi a wo boaboa ho ama aware o se wutumi ehwe ene se wusa ho se do I know the purpose of marriage aware na mi be wura nkwamini ne botaye na we nya botaye emawo na me kan yihu na so se botaye ne de wo betumi anya botaye makoma 1000 e obi a obotaye kwa aware ebi de aware kwa aware because of adwuma ebi ye edi ebi ye ma e kware no makọ obi a wọ ne botaye bo onu nyankopon twedi empon hyehye na aware ye no o botaye ba ko pe ene na gye se hu wa hudi a waware kre ntimi nya fapem ebe hu se nyame botaye ene aware be hye na nionyam isa so bo aware ma ne ho ti last week ebe hu se nyame be bo nipa no sa da wo bo nipa no ba aware ene sen ebro kan say let us make man in our image according to our likeness no yemmo nipa we yinsunie but the word image means ye bo nipa na amana sayen likeness means ye bo nipa ma ni suni the bible say that to function like us and as to have the character of God eti esumi no unye the image and likeness Me we bring nyame bo ni part in time Bible Genesis chapter 1 verse 26, 27, 28 now. Verse 26, so God created man in his own image. In the image of God, he created him. Bible says male and female, he created them. There's a nipa editing on the boy, you know, or can nipa in the boom, or can the male and female boom, and oh boy. Nano nene who become a brainy fan, say we beat it. On Tabra, yes, to Christo, was a sad, the Yamita male and female boom. Nay, our no boy, according to Matthew chapter 19, from verse number 3 to 4. No, Bible says the Pharisees went to tempt him, they went to ask him, is it lawful for a man to divorce his wife for just any reason? But I be able to between Nigeria na Bible say, Bra, yes, you know, he answered them and said to them, have you not read that he who made them at the beginning made them male and female? There's a sad day, Yami born male and female trouble. No about warrior. Now, any baby who last week who say, Names the money who nurse me, but give him an assembly. Now, name a seminar, what can male and female born say, our real and Yami boss and send, and no cordano. Ye be who says, Nipa na Yami bo mubo. So what a tea or moon temu dia. Nurse Obano, I will Yami in the bind. Bema when you're missing the bind. Educate ye bow re mua. Nanti ye be showing your mission in the Bible say, so we know what image and light, we image and light. Ye be show the full image and likeness of God. And nature any extra name a chum wish. Our ear chum wish here. Bema be shan a race and a bronze or baby shan a race and a bronze Bema be shan or baby shan you and a bronze There's a abronze for me number together. Na ye ware abonsafo me enyi nyame adwene no enti botaye edi kan anka nipa bia wo kwaware a o se di kan siwani so ene se me kwaware se go show the image and likeness me de me hu si wo so nyankopon no oba na me ne be hia so yo nyankopon ti nyame mienu ne ye be hia na ye ho nyame ba ko se the two shall become one aware botaye edi kan no enti se ya wo ntina wo kwaware eye sikenti eye di enti ene ye wo purpose Bonu nyame ne purpose of sent aware and then shoe and in the bayadi. Or for no winning one, so no winning the nyame shroud. No more and cross and show arguing. So no winning so dear and not me what as I say, and she be a warrior for will be a year, but winning a chassis was for this reason. When you say a counselor, say a software, man will be rawa rima who sabotage. When yes, sabotage on to me near Warrini, was he who says, Sadi, baby, Warrini. And they say, you say, you say, me wawariemu, say, me show the image and likeness of God. And at the first stage, look at the next stage, or say, shall a man, therefore, a man, Bible and a boy. There's an answer that will be power and also Busan who say, I am a man. Yebano Brofre say, a man is a matured baby. Nipa no dum pempen so say me who say I am matured enough. And here it connotes both sides, a man, a woman, which means a nipa me no aye ba ware no nyina no ye tie say we are matured enough to marry. Na ha na ehu no, you see ya na metata sa asem bi a wo kan de bi wo kan bi when meanings in different perspective. The Bible mu ye ta man na ehu be hia say odofo twiti ase. Enti na ye preparation na the next preparation you show the 5 levels no what is so the purpose of marriage and boy di kan no they are toss me no say wa show honam no wa muntu mu a would you do say me matured enough to marry teni pa me matured enough to marry
and then not just apostle our na age
yeah beba ho you matured enough you see that last me time it's 2 years akran ko it would mean age in frame. But I intercede say, won't mean so age in quantity to be matured. Say, and the year, no, and they say, but when you need, and I will hear Juma, was some warrior, and any punning theatre can wait, and they say, when you need was some warrior. Bible has to be a matured, but as here, Bible trim, a defining manner, order for to make not for Bible. She the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse number 11. Paul betray who a man is according to the Bible. It will say it goes beyond just biological, it goes beyond just medin fear 20, medin fear 30, there Bible time a man or say when I was a child, tell you that being a man or being a child a state. So when I was a child, ebra me ye abofra no de na kire se me ye abofra beti eye ne ma me ensa ene defining nipa so ye abofra eye automatic. Or say when I was a child, I spoke as a child. Me kasai sa abofra. I understood as a child. Me teniema sa abofra. And I taught as a child. Me dwene sa abofra. Eti niema me ensa ene ededi. Kwaya me kasa. Kwaya me teniema ase. Ene kwaya me dwene. Na we no se me kasa sa abofra eteniema sa abofra edwene sa abofra. But die ehunye ebra what when I became a man, tenio. Na me dream say you automatic transition. Say me didi na my man na bi was when I became a man one can say show Bible ye pro tu. You see ebra bebe ye tin kan Bible I need the assumption room. Show Bible we was when I became a man. One can say I spoke as a man. No, any automatic. One can say I understood as a man. No. And one can say I thought as a man. But see, when I became a man, I put away childish things. Betty, so to be a man, Betty, a decision to make. A conscious effort, say, and a woman say, my union, 10, 20, but on to say, make a decision, say, Betty, baby, my dream, or baby, what dreams also was from warrior, and it's a me tomb of free, you want to 12. It no be in your 20 years, and so that's all my friends. Obu 30 years, and so that's all my friends. Obu 50 years, what you're doing, but tie, and so my friends. The entire, or Sissa Queen of Faso Casa, or Sissa Queen of Faso at 10 years, Massey, and was a Sissa Queen of Faso Jenny. And when you near your 50 years, they won't take the decision to be mature, to be a man, to be a woman, or that's your own self at our area. In fact, my main time I was and then my baby, I worry, bro, brain, and some worry men. Omo worry women, omo worry babies.
Nti we na obekwa worry bum no. Ento kwesi bum bema pa no afre wa twefo afre no maame. Meyira yesi, meyira yemisi anase
ba. Abofa kwa bontini ekobro na no oba bote bebo ni maame maame. Etu ko worry bema o ya abofra nsu ba kono no. Utie. Anasofo se ebi kura nya wo maame o. Obi kura efre oba ne maame. Because now dream no family and profit because why there or bad there problem wo mu a ne maame ne papa pe no wetu ni fuma sro ye ni de penim de na mo a profit ni say well o kan amamre mu de amenu ni achinye because amamre mu de busha na tete oba no e ma aware enti oba no bibi ni ya onro yota be eba ni nyame nyanse mo nya oba ne maame ne papa onya ware say twima there's a spiritual transfer meme brenim eni tito eba no namu a yeah, Obama no papa, a shop and it's not dying. There's a spiritual, there's authority transfer. It is a Bema warrior, but Yaminian Shem, who know by the head of the wife, who know by your Obani tree. And in time, Yamina will share Bokrana, or Tretama was a Bema non in Ephesians chapter 5, no, was a husband, love your wife, just as Christ also loved the and gave himself. Look at the next verse, was it that he must sanctify and cleanse. Exactly, ma unya wari say timwa. Oba no ho hohoro. Tenio, oba no ho de ne ho hohoro. Ene ne sanctification e ye wo adwuma nya ne ma ne papa adwuma bio. Enti me yiri suban nye ne niema nya enye ne ma ne papa bio ne ebe hohoro ne onyom ne betu ye me master de. Ene ni pa benim sa de no. Enti wo wari be ma wanya mature da. 1 area ho nyina obebo charge atre obi a. Nyama ru nyansa enti ye ka preparation towards marriage. The second stage ni say check yourself. Are you matured enough to marry? Wow. One, when you first so jina wasasa. When you first so kasa wasasa no. And when you first so tini yemase wasasa no. So once the sign it there, you don't. It will bet me any 1,000 day near them. You bet me to turn to ma. You bet me to fear your day. But until you are matured according to the Bible, you don't qualify. But I mean, turn around with them. Our baby every nature immaturity so. Tell you, say that so. When you have people who are not matured enough to marry, and then nobody to make us a move into me na when you're matured. Then much because me move into me new diane. No, I find it to that I will appear when you're matured. When you're here, two matured people should have what it takes. Say assemble the paneka. Etinya bufu so nyanto kwaso. Bibi na aba mani anye ho mame. Eti eba nsakra in communication wise no, wo di nimdie mu na eka enya attack. na me ye counselor me ka kire oba no say look oba bi wo na ni kukwa pon adwuma omo fie nte woni namfo ne nam ni we obeso o ka kire ni kunu oba krame nti won nwene me ho kakra wo de won nwene me ho kakra dwene mo fra ne ho o pon na okwhyem saa adam menya wo yira na ana menya wo yira na after me I know some your yire respect me and say we na ateka no oba nto ye matured no tini in communication it's not about what you are saying but how you are saying it. Tinta maturity should teach you say ade edi kan ya menye bi da and it said don't attack people naturally obi e ego onimu enti ebra wo attack no and I won nwene me ho and onu so so odwene wo ho afro be yi ano na akwesa ade ne ha me ameta no wontie tinta obo ye matured no you speak say show the person how you feel don't attack the person timira Mr. Mami Control say me will fear na me come yakuna mo I miss you too much. I feel so lonely. It makes so poor adwuma there. I have no idea how I am miss you. Let the person know how you feel. Where I am talking. Na mom one is and the one you me hunti ana and anenam and then I be your from talk hunu sa.
Well, apostle me show me room ha. Say if I say obi akwa ware. Omodo mante won kireche bi nti omukomu no na omunye matured and omuri ru aware mu je se bia bema no na aboa oba no ama oba na ko school ana se waso na sen ama adwuma mu wadum pempenso bi nti na wo se oware no ana se ohwe aho kire bi a ewo fie no nipa ko na oba fie no wo ska nti maame fo na se na wo fo no pia no kọ na bia kwa ya ka wo echi ne ho beto yen Same onu ekuru aware no mawie afa obete won kirekire wie onu wewre mawie kwan ba so na obefa so a won kirekire obefa so da ye adwuma be matured e wo aware no mu.
Yeah, so I think say maturity no a stage and a stage of making yourself available say knowledge is a part in the issue nipa ni hu you obi a won penim de na you say the minimum na minim hu na dwani ja no who's the Bible crying for lack of prayers my people perish. That is any problem. Provide the baby you're born on the you remove revival all night. But when you're one trust for lack of prayers, was for lack of knowledge. Idea who away yes, so be a time it nima ye nimbint no will be a new castle of one just to throw. If you will be a pun will be because every day when you pen how and cast the pemono. It was I don't mean no casta what pemon also near mature. Na tokro hunu na ware na yeden everything ya ware ya egu ani je enemy na enim die bia ya nye den to nipa de dem doesn't avail yourself say me penim die me pen say ade bia bo se struggle won bia nche nim die bi ni ho but say there's adequate knowledge bia nta wuhia e de tu sa na na nye de eni ho what does internet akwanya I like before the akwanya maye no mesre say ye nyina ye hia de tina me te ye ten who practical examples for can even share it on the social media platforms na ye nyina ye nhia it's not me can be say Betty the certain stage the certain level and it also from your counsel me sra ye hia de the can say who say nipa no wo botaye and why you try to say de na ye fa na ware no ye siesie who say ye nyem ware keke enye ye hu ntine ye ware ni me pese ye wani a ware nhia me anu nyam na ko ba ti sadio be ma ti sadio ye and na untimi nyam yasem nto ntwene Intan ka wompuna twe mu kwa no ni tanko boy dwaman because ade adwe nyame nua e wansa na wo bepu nyame wom ti nyame asema ta sama mom nansa mamu nye senya asofo na tebe kasa apre se nipa no wasanti ase na woni se mbe ware hye nyame nua nyam de ya ene mi ntimi nya ade e be nyame ya de efra ware no from my marriage no se si nyame so I don't know it never be this shall say finish say first stage na we are breaking then the second stage and it's a we check him say nipa yo nya obey mature be me mature that's also a man. Yes, Genesis chapter 2, verse 24 was therefore a man, and man on the ocean, and how much could not both the man and the woman. Probably worry about when you're mature. It would say, three elements and boy, the way you speak. Shed how our castles about phrases yet is and how about fra. So to studio him for an important program away. Or no by a mommy or Bacana, so much. Oh, I remember when you're mature, the Nippon will trouble.
When you must say,
Obey my bonte, Uma will someone on fair, obey trouble. Why have to be immature? And somebody, your person will come up to you more. Who will say, is it right? The environment, the poor mature, chilling as why I did. Don't worry, man, or about when you're mature. People go, hey, oh, boy, they were bonte. What does it? Oh, they were bonte. And to worry about when you're mature, you'll be a better one. Bema onye macho obi abeto nka asem kwa mo kan den wo tietiem obi hye ne dem so ni dem ka e wo mo dem ho nyina onye macho the way wo kasa at the first day was when I was a child I spoke as a child and the mema bi kasa sem ofra e ma bi kasa sem ofra bra ye bra o yem ni nan ni o enti odofuo bi a wunya ware ye married nya manya sika ye beduru ho. But the first stage is say you need to be matured. How matured are you? Obana person worry no how matured is she? What does it?
Obi won mashiana ne niye ne bibia che say o matured. Nanso aware ne beba mbebi na fe ne no ma bi asesa. Ebi ni say be ma bi won ma ebi amba ware ne bewi no. O say o mindi aduana ade ache so. Nso meka ebia na mu won pena twem no pampo de 3 days kwa odi. Nanso na ware ba o say mindi aduana ade ache so. Mi ebia mindi fridge mu aduane like but nioma fufuro bi eba mu aba mo twempena no na sa no ma no hu se obema we die oye machodo yo bi aye ware no nti se ukowra mu wi na sesa nsesa we ba obeden.
I think sir we share the 3 stages said checking maturity na hu be hia se pay attention na me chechem no eti nipa no utaso be mature da sa na ma mi nsese timi wie pay ya de utwem ndi ntia Bema oye matured no one maternity as ye someone was I spoke as a child the second one I understood then what tia 17 or dey trust me ni fridge mo duan tia se ben tia se ben
wakoti nchechire bi say di fridge mo aduane a enye ne ade
then ebeba the third one was I thought as a child na adwene ne sen say see abofra bia ye selfish unso oba tentim so no onidi yo be no ne ma do medium ba bo frage de ne on found some media ne ma me ni die enti adwene na da ne tim when o ta so bi twene sa abofra there's na adwene to self centered na wo dwi se bi wa ware na wo ye ba ma na ye mature na na nim se ne bi a me yiri to ono kwa adwuma ekoyi adwuma a baba you really now they be this one no dey fresh ma me a onya matured because wo dwene wo dwene de wo ba ho beto but we are not taking the woman in consideration say every day bia na wodi kwenya bi market anu kitchen anu aduane ni up and down at the center one niam ahodo wo ye no ku ni ntam enti ye ka say maturity a ni nyina kafu awi a ade ba ku ehio ni say maturity chese nipa no enye selfish eno na bible so bible nkra na o define how a be ma be ye wa ore no say man or say husband should love the wife uti emredu ani ye kromu a obo so ko break the elements of love Paul church in Wakanemu Akuma 15. That was 1 Corinthians chapter 13 from verse 4. How did he define love? No, was love is patient. It is a beman called done in area the church kunya go trema we no. Was love is kind. It's a beman called done in the church kunya kindness is show in words. The beman onu ko show kindness untimi ya nere. Na no kasa ede na no kasa yinsa. Kindness in giving. Beman odon ere na obie ni nsem ni onye timodefo. What kind of was love does not seek its own. Eti bemmo ye otimi do do ni wonwini ono ne ho na mu wo twi ne yere ho eti be hwie de wubu sei eti se me ware na and it takes only a matured man to marry and it takes only a matured man to show love na me no nyesa because djuma bi wo ho abema ne baba ya ma to anya bemmo ye matured a ontimi nkyere wodo ono odwene ne ho te sa abofra no man mami I'm hungry says sika wo fie says sika ni fie ono onwene ho odwene ne ho and na obetu ata sem de be didi ahomachi sei me ni abonte dem me say na all the pressure to ne yere so what I say because on or self-centered next still it comes back to the thing on your matured ya mo me just look our problem here facing na ma say unyam rested in yam yasma na no that me can chapter 7:29 no was ade ba ko pene meku so nyame bo nipa yie ye ne asesa de so ama ya ya me no just hwe ha wa wasese no e say be me the purpose of marriage obey with the purpose of marriage. I feel too obey you matured. Be me mature. It the council show my 3 things so was when I was a child. I spoke as a child. Verbal. I understood menti asie and when I ba even a mamre say oba de pe oni ma beto to be ma is wa hoboa and in number sa level nti asie be na wenya wa ware ho.
With the apostle be the nasama breme. O say ya kan bebre normal was say ye prepare and send akwa ware mu. Na ye kan na until say waka say sex say and so was say you prepare because we on ma obewura mu awarin bi onya matured was sex mu nti ano so ada na yeyi anu afrim
na ye nyanu ho unza me ka say ye hwe 5 levels what you say eti ye bobo bosu say e be settle ni nyina problem every question wa ware hu nyina no at this level is settle even ye can even at the maturity stage and want to sense understanding three things is how you speak how what in was it even tia simple about eja fatherhood unza we ye be makwaye eja we ye oba kwaye na unza be kwen ma batete o and give me the second stage you know and not kasaba bibia here bebre na me ye teaching we na me try say na ya re ho semba kwa ye den edi ni say ye ware ema ne mema ma ye ho be ye ware ema ne mema ema ye ma ye nim because oba na wo kwa ware no say me tiri say me ware ya oba na me ware no oba ye me yere de be obesan ye enna ama me ma be me hwe say me dem pe oba wo to me pebo wo no fo good dey me kan oba ne ho time ware no to na pa hwehwe no fo na pa hwehwe men ka se obi dem pe no fo ejina oba wo di na tie dum pensa da bi e kyan betete o
na boso o ye matured bo bibia mu na nso na ahofe ni ni but obi na maturity ni ntina ade koma
uza ye sha say last week asa ware 9 miensa sociological ho no na oba no ana be ma no physical body ni gina no obia wade e ni fe obi okra se bi oba tuntum bro no ho ni pe ma mpega
ba ya so fo ni che se men hwa ho ofe yemfa ho ofe kwa
ndie ni woni
me na me hu ni se den ya ade bi attract one so ko ni kwa
no so bi kasa se ni ndie wo formata wo na me ta se camera na ndie hwe won sa na mi ensan no
oyi ba ko fenti mi
nyina bi nu aka kwenti mi nyina sociological ho na nipa no physical body she ye gina hai obu oba hwe ne fe pa yo ba tuntum wona aso ye kokro se de wuro ho kra ne ho mpija obi so die e yo ba kokro wuri ye tuntum na ho ofete se die opa bo ho edeja omutie obi die penofo obi die peto
ene se wo ye tuntum kra na ene wo besa kokokro hwa na wa ware kra na wo se nu because
entra so hu benzi nyame ni nyanso ntra wo ware ya wo ye oyere ma wo kumu wo nye oyere e ma papa ni we ni mbie ne de bobra enu so ntra wo hia be ma no o ma wo hu se me de ka me pe oba kokko na wo ye tuntum don't make attention cross rama no nitia wo srama de chekra wo get say original person eti ja no no wonko wo benya obi a on so pe tuntum se wo obi pe oba wo ye kese fa me hie me amenia be ma ofa ya me chiawo ono ade won pe yo ba ye slim o pe bolobo enti wo tu enta nim de no bro oba mi si obolobo wa kwahia brand so pe slim tu wa foso no a so be slim da wo be pu wo o si ofa ya wo say ya o pe oba bolobo obi a wo de ope what I say it was see ohun wo be hia de ono so because as long as obe so san homa obi no you cannot become the original o pe so ye slim a won untimi nya obi unnya ti so obi o naturally slim what who so your man to show hey we the slim efe pa nya me onimi nyansa o the sa oba na so ye slim no
eto bia woni mu aso
sa oba na so ye slim aso ne ho ofe no me of fire hu na ompe what I say na obi so hu na ne ho ye dey nya me nim nyansa etina me kan be say ade na wo pe no me nyi mfrim e part of it. But enun timi nya ware ma. What I say? So beyond the for no. There are other things say wo mu also timi the share. Ti bebre ware to no for. Wo so say oba no na adwini share da bia to kwankwa na meko. Edi to no ho sign no for no ho sign. Be ware ni be.
Eno ko so timi say oba no kra owo a nsan betimi aba.
Enun potro the another issue. Enna ne ka say ntiase no. Onse nipa ne ntiase nye pe ya. Ebi ba manim saa. Akwa no yosofo. O man you want me share wono na wo share perfect pa be see awo ye ne nse ni nim de wo fom when ye ni de kra so timi o ba bi ko ya ni CS a obi wie kra nanima ye when enta ye kan how tin ye ma se onyame no nti sa ne ma 3 element we nipa how wo kasa how wo ti ene ma se how a wo dwene e very important it one measure sa ne ma me ensen now no be kasa be ma yodi ni hye no o ne ho ofe obo ne ho bra now ne kasa o na eba no amofra tete ya oso bi ne me fie de me papa wo amoye de otim de me bakra de emu no e bi oto be free be ya chose train up a child in a way they chose spare the rod and spoil the child it shall do na me kasa bi ya ware ma ye ho ne ware ma ye ma no oni be ma na dwene enhia wo mofra tete ya ho a mo be kum ma oni de ntia ene ma bebre kura ma efili se papa ne mpema se ma me ne mpema se because abofo na ya ade a wo tia no no na mam na begina wo ene mo meka ho ene ye mi se ye usu fili se no ne ma fa ye nye tuwa enye oba a wode wo nyina adwene sia e wo mafra tete ye ho a mo be ware mo ne timu mienu ho de bede mo ntamofra be bamu no na ware na sate igu
ene ne kure
what I say
enti na se obi one ne mate na so obi betena ne nchen a otete obi ba no no we jai
on what I say so very important into aware na ye komu no deeper than say ye hu no ka no oba ne kwa ka mu ni problem enti busansa oba yi betito ni hu ofepa be na adwene ma adwene posia kwan ne nti ase ne san ne nti ase ne nti ase wie peye e wo mo fantete ye ho ebi wo sikasem be ma edwuma wo ye betito ye edwuma nyina kusa beti sana wo de accounts mu was ne bi ni hwe o na wo ni sa oba yi ko bobra na ne dwuma wo ye ontimi nkepu sika na wo be ware ni wie na wo nko sika na ade be hwe fie a person ne se bibi to te ne na no banks ye yi nkrofo adi a na fi wo ba fie na bi kakra dwuma sema ye basara ka oba yi wo hia no abobra nya 30 something years on save ye afa na obesua save wa nya nimdie hu ha betoto ne ma mo ma na bra bo na be se bi afa bibi afi wo sema ma na afi nkra ne ti ko no ba no mo bra bia na adwene osika se we obi kra adwene se be ma twonu be ye na be ye to no nya sta bi o kodi wonanum one what 1000 what di mu 900 ko eni 3 obo was na meti hu nya na we hu ana na nti ase wo ne ma ho what I say and when the second stage you and wo prepare ho no no abusa ho say me nti ase kwa ware won nsen how do I even understand marriage na ware na me kom no di eniema na asede be na meti na wo say me toye especially to you Christian because you ban Christo so mu anyame wo hihye a waye wa ware ho ena bebre nim na ba na mamre mu dey ka ware simple be ma o kwhwe ba no so far as abeti ye adwuma hwe no kwa de why den we wi be ba na nyame mu a enye just o hwe ne keke hwe o hwe ne your fatherhood level you also need to be a husband and this a what yes o asede bi ye ma wo yere en na babulu tu se be mo ye okunu no on te ne yere ase nti oba na o do kwatena ase so ba na ono mu kwante ne ho ase o be nyame nya nyame nya se mu no also oye dey what na say was be man no nyame command kan 1 Corinthians chapter 7:3 na was let the husband render to the wife the affection due her there's a banner thing can you to emotional connection be man also relative dey we who be what feel as be man it was nyame mu no aware go beyond my talk the chapter say the emotions e ka ho what I say was ko do ba no say the Christo ye den e do asafo no e okwa na ehu no beki say no ba ni tie biara ko na mre na what in time Bible no say be na Yesu fa so do asafo no Bible say bre na asafo da so ya de bone ye fo no while the church was yet in sin Christ died for us na so ba na be ware no no say ni otie bia no say the Christo do asafo do yere ne sa na say so ni suba te sesen so te sesen ko do no enti obaya wo hie ni yes eto ne wo so no fo ne wo so be ni suba na wo de ne do betimi ado no say the Christo e do asafo na na enti ware ni wie na for beta and I mean to say and I mean no enti we nyina ye nimbi also wunya nte so nya wo ansa kwa no ware mu ye ware ma se abesua o anytime you go for say never marry a woman who your bema never marry a woman you cannot love not just love a woman you cannot love just as Christ loved the church there's a sa oba no send you tizin and no sa akọ de na efia bo na nyumi say osuba nye eso me pe sa no eno ni nimdi a wo de kọ re say hey o te said den ya me magye etum say osuba nye eso me pe sa oba wuntumi no ne sa akwan me ware no be wuntem sa na be man so no oba so never marry a man that you cannot submit to. Bible says submit to your husband in everything. Now kwa be man say be wajimi na won take decision bi wanya me say ko bro wan sama no wade nyina mu da bi e to fio na aware ne kwasa ba ye no media e dey am and the second stage we define everything about us. How mature are you in your thinking? How mature are you in your understanding? How mature are you in the way you communicate? Then aside about how mature are you in your foundation say between me your man na say me fapem ne say me nyina so ne say and how no kura no center it me do on one you see so what's our problem be first man the purpose of marriage. Two, my woman will say me and me mature enough or bound to be mature. Look at the next stage. Shall leave his father and mother.
And then Apostle Meshanka ye Christopher the mechanic say you kwa sorry I was say I suffer for no munya mre na mo de fa sa entity mu from Sunday school kodru yempan
and
because na ye hwe say ye be ware be wie ansana ye ko maku a omode santete na man and na I too late
mistake say ye ntamta say bebre ndwen say just wanyini aso akwa maka bi o unyini aso akwa ware okra ne wo ne no we candidate for marriage and yet titi nipa ma ware yet titi obama yet titi be ma ware eti we ni dia o say free na kura so for wo hwe me momode ne fa kan wo curriculum no yet titi wo mo ni fa show madwenim you must be a wife you must be a husband ni nyina na Bible na define ni nyina and ye to we break ni ma down etu nya ni die na afi betete abofra no wo nyi no wa build na adwene obenyini no I fully equipped but what I say but ye dey atwen amani 25 years yes but say we nyini o na wo be kwa be ware no emotions are pager ebute ni kwa ni be ma na sate da mo penetration ware say account 3 months so nyina wedwa
is account no point 3 months
what does he?
In 3 months.
No, it was 3 months. What way the wager? 6 months quite enough. You see, some person take counsel and say even 6 months is very enough because they must have central shall see and tell so who fit in temple so anyway near day. But yeah, shall see and tell. And to look at the test, if a test stage is sort of for 10 years because test stage also be bring you near fear. Your can shall leave his father and mother and not but you are trying to say physical movement. May sense is subio. Anytime you are reading the Bible, check it from 3 dimensions. Yes, physical movement, but there's also a spiritual movement. There's also a psychological movement. So if you are a man, then the next thing is that you need to leave your father and your mother. You can't the spiritual level now. Nipa be frebushim. Are they a quantity of blood, and blood are more spiritual than physical. Then kofunim. Today will be a friend of family partners, family altars, no. But you be a worship me be a mesro. O your ba show mammy side. And near me to 2 mammy, no tea and ye be an air to 2 chattery. Vanana me yes, I teach you, Lydia, oh, who's me, ye corporate was suffer. I think Matthias here. Me, my moody can womb you know as for worry. Mr. Penny womb you know as for worry. My woman will say yes. A pattern. Or baby a show mammy side. And it is also a mature that don't even think of marriage until you reflect. Meaning say upon be a day with share so adie bi akuti me mame me jam na so twem untwem unso aware and they call worry we akokon atiara na egu aware in fact just at in last some few months ago lady back from US so for me aware they only plan aware after years no be ma na fifie ma oba na atra wo nyantete o da wonto so be aware no to bo fra buhyen a whole lot me so frame me na mama videos I want to check certain foundations to be person with temperament the spiritual way say name na me man one video my friend building a spiritual foundation for marriage. I feel share your by yedin komona or can more than 10 times. Now see I dey also from yedin me dia grow. That dey also for you say me kunu papa or worry you know after a period no oja ne wan nya oba no be free fit na me kunu free ya any man bi ni ko wo aso oba me kunu da ono so worry no free fit ne man bi no ko na say any kunu so ne man bi no ko wo aba e wo kwansa wo ba ware no e ya pam e da ho
nti normal we mu nyina o se ehwe
you are not ready for marriage until you've gone through this process e your system nyame na ade de ama wo anytime time wo don't do that nyame na me nim Bible ya trust e wo it is of one channel no try Bible na they are translating into in different way you know you can read it
about when say as a first episode make I say ya na nanom mo ko hwe na nyamesum ni ho de na so no ma ware na che un say no omo so mo hwe sa no ma wo hwe omo ko eche ya re wa busu
of course
our and so ba na ya nye bio
yes but uto twumuta nipa bia wo honhom edi na chie because fra abusuam bia honhom e control efi bi okwa me wo ware because ya bosuma ware wo mo etu ware so ba na woni ma nyina be say
because ye ko sha be ma na ye di kan aware de dansa na ye di be ma be fie say ya
bosuma eti ne ya ware na ni gie ni ware ya bre no because nyame di nimde bia to ye di agro. There's a spiritual foundation. What you must live it. So living your father. See, the word father here means authority. Enti adia na ke control no duty free as here. Enti that physically no oh shall papa. Now say also spiritually they control papa no duty free as here. That adwene say in terms of say papa na control them two and I said or child obey no. Now we are mature enough so you can take your own decision. Anytime share bear on one to me taking decision. On one to no baby or friend mammy or friend papa or mature live here. Answer about the physical living. So now I'm under the shelter of my parents. Now I can take care of myself and take care of my wife and children. What I say? And the living here 3 levels. There's a spiritual living, there's a psychological living, and there's a sociological living.
With the apostle Makai Masimbi, Makai say last year was the last 2 years. Near call a program. I think it's Assemblies of God. Adaka, na me invite you be. Ne ba kon ka jem say me di counselors for na chini sanu ma cha ba ma ware achiwu. Na me ansa de ntia. Oso me chem say menye we. Inti say person me ware ntem de ne. I just say me twe me ho kakra.
Yeah. Now you see, idea about Kwan Nipantia saying it says it's not about how fast you marry, but how strong and how sustained the marriage will be. Baby, I worry in time and never will be worried 23 months away, will be 1 month away, just or pay didn't get a worry. No. Santaba Kwa worry into me in the baby and come in because it's a spiritual attack on you to even do that. Because Nyame say I hate divorce. It means we worry mkwaya ade nyame and hands na baby ya na sa so for kwejai. Men you see the standard e mark o for so for the baby na ten. It's no fast of for
na apostle meka say musician back because say nyankopon na si unjai aware.
You see idea about one mete sa seven mete ya na me si we me nim nyame kro wo kan because nyankopon no nya confused one and na tu nyame on contradicting the one that. Na maka in the Bible idea nyame di shame I even do separation. If there's a problem, men now worry moving. As I have a crown could be a two-side mission. Send me to work or not be bro. Now to know who I have a crown could be. Why? Because whenever there's a problem with marriage now, you need to ensure say obey the obey pet obi wow. What I say? I say yare only power yare no call hospital. What I say? Now you're Jamie Panato, near Tetania Shannon, that kind of thing. So now I read here. It's our be bro, be using a stress. There's a problem with the marriage. There's a problem. What we are having crown your day? Could be. But men can say your message, and you're confused. I'm on your contract on assembly. Because I didn't microphone say you can't come on your coupon, and anyone may send a different Yamio. According to John chapter 5, verse 7, I say. Nyame no on one na asem no on one ne honhom enti no trust nyankopon on one na asem no and God is so different for his word but what I say enti me so na bebele ye kan asem hye nyame no say ware kwa worry obi to short nyame se me ware Johnny just any panel
me ko bia ka bia che
Johnny
nyame so ba ware obi e fe no Rebecca
and na Rebecca contract na me bon paye I watch it no ya for so oba bia be ma beto nyankopon se wo ya me yira chen se na nyame so nyame kwa ne me nka so ne ntia. Who did here? God will never. God can direct your path. Say any way. But we talk about one what we share will be or directing your path, but He doesn't choose a husband or wife for anybody.
That's when they were worrying. Near worrying in Rebecca.
And I mean, thing. Or where we are jail. No, we are. That's asking. I mean, we didn't trust it. No, they hide behind some of these things. What I say? Hiding behind Christianity and spirituality. Nyame bomb peno. Na me suna na to bo me. To na mu so ya me. Jani jano. I that you do one. I that so we need to understand say nyame nyasa we see the time ni wura Bible we say nyame nyasa we lay foundation bi ato a say tie nyina ye to be fast so awon can you see a lot of from here me tie wa we wa ware a wo hwe me. We sound say the time e bi na fast ware. I that it. Ye na mte ye hwe to hwe no fo ni tuntun e na ye wie na fa kan ni na fie ni eti pempem a ye mu bi nyame adon e na ye bi si kwan. What I say? Nyame adon de bi e bi si kwan. Obi so eti be si kwan. What am what I say? So I will encourage everyone say look, and sometimes I'm very passionate for the youth. They don't need to make the same mistake. Because maybe mistake I make here, nyame adom that's what my worry be who make be who worry no. You be safe no. So don't make the same mistake. And you don't need to even experience the movie experience to learn. Shey movie the self-share. What I say? You don't need to drink to know the effect of alcohol.
Now, Apostle, your perfect marriage.
You see, the perfect marriage and any perfect thing is defined by you and God. Are you getting it? And yet by the standard of men. Wari ye ni je so wari ye ni je na ehye nyame ni onyama perfect nyame ni so because that perfectionistic are ni nyina nyame ni define na me dey only one reason for marriage and say mumu yin mo wari be so ni enti unu be man okoyo nyankopon e wa wari you are an ambassador una wo image and likeness onyame oba no so image and likeness and they also show e wa wari no I don't and tiasi and say if indeed a shemiti say me show nyame image and likeness boni bebre ye di na tie if you nyame me not for me the chabo jomai me boro me yere enti ne man na ye de tete aware fo ye man me nyina no is because ye nya tiase say me no say me yu nyankopon aware no I the ten the first stage no some me tie say me nyame wo reason to sha aware say aware en na ni sunu ne ban dey edi showing the image and likeness of God. The second stage is me who say me matured a man. The third stage says shall leave his father and mother. And have you done it? Etine bebre ba me in for counseling. Now the no konachi. So me near by nya assessment. Wo fie te sen. Na onya strategy ne ma me kwa ware. In fact, wo ko ebu ma wo. Ebe wo nyina wo ba ku no ba fie. Wo say man nyina obi a wo ba ku no so ntena ware ase. Na ma me ka ware wo sem. So wo be kwa afibu na ahonhom edi ni wo pushie no e divorce. E ma ware wo. Be hwere obro so wonyi yo. Ha na beating crofo. Ajo be kwa ware no. Who made the chiso be jawari na mboa be onum kan be fa so ajai ono kwar we enye yefunu anwo ba na ni kunu ne mafo froko wo ye ene ojai na oba ye be hwade abena de okoy no wo pa ti ni ondo ye den wo pa be ni su dwamanfo ni kunu ba chiri so wo bo dwaman ene ono se pam na de ne ye den
enti nyina so no nya ba ko to adwo
da twa so for on de wawo ono so nye dwamanfo na so kwa adwofo wo mo ni sika bia no wahye no must the boy the name mobra no so ye den we jai no na ya so akọ ya wo ya anya kwadwefo onye dwamanfo benani edin no wakọ bro na ase eni ye jai no na omu nyina be ba be sefie kro no a o na omu twa mo hoda pa me de me yefu ne di ma bro ena ma ware an kroye na me nya dwamanfo te sew me nya kwadwefo te sew me nkontokwa na omu twa mo hoda pa enso numu nim se ye nyina ye hawo ye ba ko who etifia ne se o ma ye nware enti ye ni man wo so ne abreki o ne ye nyina etini ye twa ho adapa ko on fa the same root of obi any weakness so
in the spiritual aspect.
Yes. Also to me Bible says shall leave him to live enti nipa bia na me do bi tasa on fa do ne ye do omo be ja ware and me ne tasa na me be hu to no for salute. I made a personal conviction because maybe me share me fear me will say divorce high. Me chatting my wife fear divorce high. Let's see him no ye be na danger the day ban. Me fa dey man liago bebre nya hwe fear free mu ba. Last year lawyer be now 2 years ago so lawyer be ba me chon dey bufu be ja na yere. Just one year bomb prayer na revelation by ni fear me mu nyina for the fear me man ware. Ti me wo you be on the second or third marriage. Enti be wa no kware ya opa shoba ne say the way me can lawyer ni a odi moda na ha o enso opa no matter o pedigree wo so o irimu na wo just me irimu mi ta me ye den mi jai no be wo fie ne free
we also for correct me
oh na say me share so for on na ire ba me nchen entra de esre me wo hada ma me ne frɛ me say so for na free fie and o de ne how to na me na say bi atan na Monday no frɛ me a na so ne ye nhia Saturday me man dey me ne kasa ni one be man so frɛ me so for unia ba dey say o ha me pa o say na me man the same time me dey man wife no me nim how a omo me ko di nkomo omo me ba together on that day no me nya ne bai so mba pe no em so ban so have to do the assessment no see e bom pai na so for general election in tram mom pai ase ne be di nkomo no ye nya starting in the name of Jesus na pa e just so in terms on that day oba ni fie ne ye worry more than 15 years. It's the time was soon. If you know about being more than 15 years, and to a 20 years, some pony plus was all them now. Well, yes, someone a different spirit of oppression. You know, you will name 2 ways are home where you will possession and oppression. Possession in a certain by in the tomb, and I will know in 2 mobile to be shower so. What by your name, we are not to take for this. Etu ono to kan sa akomo ni aso dem go the bufu to poli plus was all there na so for irebo so to was all there
and then I just say mumen mu be hia na se mutu anamo a nka na moto na o se mutu ni ye ohwe mo hwe be man side no ahwe ba na side na ka mo mienu mu gina na mo de mpaibo
and a third stage because who be betu way o kwa wa yesisi a who be edi be man echi no de edi wo echi no de even as who 5 edi wo echi who 10 edi be man echi a unya wa say kan wo be kwa who 15 aware no mo be kan bom eti aware enye only physical oni no be pa who be hia oni na adwene be hia na nipadua be hia who be edi na echi akutia na fe be hia se ko atia de edi wo su echi e be ko atia no aware enye tell us marriage is deeper that's in here then you know no and ya fa na nam ka to no for maka ne de hia e to ni for dey so money free mo but ya say it goes beyond a tour and no for what you say ahun say
we dey eni yasema ye kan mo brabatin person bisa say to be a counselor no e was so you be our worry and also be a counselor but won worry
a professional job. But you see, if you want to be a holistic counselor, tell your counselor, you types, no, your family counselor, you a whole lot of way, a big crowd, counseling, a whole lot of professional. But your own sure or more go beyond that because nipa na over counsel, no, or a tripartite or spiritual way, nipa be a home or a journey, and no one pedrium. Ain't ye mu be say radia dum ye will say, and yet just open him the edia casa. But also to me spiritual. And tia science what I say, and in time will build who could jint tiano, it was Shiana. I also still know that she and the one spiritual name because if I want to human beings are very complex. But who call counsel a professional will be able to be specializing. What I say, will be a who or parental counsel and way. What I say, we want to a family counsel, be our dear, maybe Ujina. And tell you, and no yet change just what warrior and say your requirements. Say just what warrior and so a counselor. There be. And she be a musa. You know. And so them, yeah, by a chair, and I may tell to be a wash in Miss Row. Yeah, should preparation towards marriage. And they didn't share the biblical level, no. They did kind of say, check or know the purpose of marriage. Yeah, interested in a Bible reference, Genesis chapter 2, verse number 24. Bible says, therefore, or for this reason, a man shall leave his father and mother and be joined to his wife, and the two shall become one. And just out, and some of you can't try, you know, 5 stages, and maybe you know, see information. They did can therefore, and for this reason, know the purpose of marriage. The second stage is a man, so see yourself, say you are a mature person, physically, spiritually, be mature. And the Bible says, never me and son, be defined the way you speak, the way you think, and the way you understand things. Sound foundation. Then the third stage was shall leave his father and mother. It was also have you left your father and your mother. Oh, your ban I wash me, have you left it? Because they control woman, no. Won't mean break you out of it, you are not qualified for marriage. Oba warrior mo ababa ya de so ma wukumu. Na me kin profi wan yan ware wom. Ti be man de wo bo modern sen ko no bi mani bagie. Be do be ya ma wo bi ya be da ne ntokwa. Because spiritually no, there's an attack on the marriage. Ti oba bi born home modern. Be ma bi born home modern. Pastor ni chi e ma ware no. Because spiritually no nema nya den. Enkwa wale na wura mu na danger zone na maka ifibu yan ware wom. Yan ware wom. Etu ba bre ye bi kwetu to yare nyina de ma. Na aku bi ye ebeto ye call Apostle Francis Amakwata sorry na true prayers ebeto ja. So fo ono aware oba na awrade to ne so obesi aso dan. Oba na busuafo koye meeting say papa ni peja o mo ba no be peja. To se ye to yare ma oba no. Papa ndi sika no obesi aso dan frame ame na ono papa no hwe mame na yare ebe town so on kwa be fa nguja mame no. Aware enti o. Enti men ngine da sa aware ne se me hu oba no hwe me fe. The ye wo hu edi na chi efi na buhiem e control no ye hu edi be ma na chi be fie bi wa wo ware wu member wu obi a wo ba yare fo ba ko e na tete na nam dika kwa cheki efi hu say yes enti wo dey so ma hye no hia me fe say ya o ma wo ye de ba ko be yare fo o chuobu time ba ko be yare fo enti aware e go be your son ye wo ye den no so shall live no there it matter live in the detail spiritual living. Second, your psychological living. Are you matured enough to take your own decisions? Now, my say your mommy's daughter, mommy's son. Now, maybe you produce a mommy. Or because they are born for more taking decision. And the chance, and you be into you. Or you know, in the mamma and papa or Cassie, and I just when you're mature to marry, you've not left. What I say, Then the third one no, and then the physical living, you know, to one by call betna. Town covering for you, Quatram, no papa fee. When you're ready, Obi and show. What has here? It does a third to the radio, they say, show me answer. You say, real one, the fourth one. A honor assess one and be joined to his wife.
Every no, I be every. Now maybe so question we are not the or last words a chat to an apostle obi shayin or say and then in some of the afemuno on the one where bear diamano and I say or share our real me a woman and I never pa a fair more our real more and I say you become more or something a compound does or be worry now yaso phone baby omoka say enyo obi a na ebo no ba wi ase say o meware ende minim say no kra na senya no kra na ni pe hwese na aware ana ye cheche say aware bi kwampoti ma akobon senjam ana say aware boni bi mpo ema waba bontimi nso nyame ni ma wontimi kwa bi nto hwese na mo se me da menware bia na say ne pa we bo ne say o meware but o hwa manfo situation mo kwa aware mo say menware a sa nipa we afutuo ben na wo de mano kwa cho ya no ya na de o last way say chatron
I can say well me any time about now trying to say aware obia betumi aware be enye force obia aware aware de unye ti ase na hu hie na so be aware na board ni pia betumi aware only body can marry but a marriage is not compulsory enye o she biblically nyame an kan da say one warrior abekobun semjem enu bible sa odun say enye o she ma wo etina we wura mu adi kan hwe ho na ti ase ne hu se nyame na ahyehye eti one fa nyame hye so an ware na ebu nyame asem so odun asem na bejejew da bia meka wo do amamre na ware me ni problem but nyame de nu asem na bejejew ti bu san se nyame ibu atan a wo nyina so anything etina no ne ba bi da ne mu me twa be so say men show bi asam fans was fan uba ni pankase asetena mu a eno so another stage senya nyame eno project chapter 1 verse 28 the first nyame ye ni say we share ni because Bible chapter 1 was and God bless them ade edi nyame ye ni because we share ni pa na ye share no de ma we needed to demonstrate it and how do we demonstrate one of my 4 keys was and said to them be fruitful it will first stage of life nipa biara and so you must be fruitful. Fruitfulness is and discover yourself. To be clear with you, the time. When near me, your drift. What tell you, the mount, name of the moon, and I tell you what the more for a reason, but I went to the mount to another who purpose, who potentials. What I say, now I'm who your uniqueness because be here who are not between a year or being to me. It's not the first stage of life. Every human being, you must identify yourself. You must be fruitful. That's the first stage. A home who and one son, and people who purpose, who's anyone now. You don't move to the next stage and multiply. How do we break in time about the entry? Bible say, be fruitful, multiply. So it will not answer your award. There be. Even at the multiplication stage, there are 3 levels. Multiply and say, people discover who are done the then impact others. Nipa be a me, my brother ye shaman me was say nipa. It nimdia me want to say me one no and me chechi no. The wo shia obi shomu no ma wo say nipa no. I'm multiplying myself in the person and yet just biological. Your Bible to teach Bible no fan sa mon nore mon sha it will be just to pam won po no odwene ho. Or probably now.
so bet ma hwe mo fa no so ne da ne say o
and I me chem class say you the biological okwana and na tie nyina ya feel because the word multiply means reproduce your kind. Since me two me ye edwan a or me wo dwan. Me ya ponche a or me wo ponche. Na se me nyame ba ha. Me hwe se me mama wo ye nyame ba. So for so buy your kronfo buy we smoker. Na se wa multiply you. O subtract ye. Or it's even the physical ho kwa na ya feel.
Ya feel.
E te kan wo bi akeke de nyame on pa wo bi akeke. Dabi nyame pompa wo tantan bi akeke. Or say multiply me reproduce your kind. But what I say, enti Yesu ba asase no yade obedi fie o asase so. Christ said, was he fruitful? Yes. Ohun ne boten to the ba asase so. Did he multiply? Yes. into no phone and the yes show dear they were Christopher Bebre. Fill the earth, yes, or subdue the firm yet yes one biologically back.
I found say Sumba.
What I say, and so Obia now. It's a what can come up down. What you say, those you are done here many. I'll be against them. I want you in camera, but no, I do I made the mound. I want in your only biological. And then you be able to say, in the summit, I will probably 10 million. What we say, also be who say, my brother, boy, some of me, then they warm. You need to give birth to many children, not biological. Baby, to the you say, mean to me no bad way. That be and that should be something you don't say it to me. But then it comes and say, so when you discover yourself that fruitness now, then the second say multiply. One woman saying, dear Yamidia to fire Shama for a 1 hour class of Bomuno. And to back in every time it says, a warrior, and you don't want to worry. But ask yourself, my home, I must so a Christmas, my brother between Samubiana. It's my brother between Samubiana, then you're qualified to marry. And can't about a Babu, Yami, you want to say, and God said, let us make my, it's not good that the man should be a I will make him a helper. Who call you a poor for movie? So will be the weakness. It's if you're not fully equipped, how can you be a helper to somebody? Our foundation, I don't know. And our year and you'll be a one and wash so. The Bama be a wound to me and one man, and I'm one in your camp. Oh, Boni Pan, oh, one one name. If you are not at that stage, you don't qualify. If you are at that stage, you are qualified. But your sister, your wood decision and show be there. It may show be there that's obedient, and me and Quay.
Apostle Mr. Last verse.
You never tsunami that's a year preparation towards marriage. Our live TV so moment with Apostle Thomas Kusi appear the Counselor General. In fact, when you na live TV, you my phone in Pennyfuase. Some of my acquaintance ya name air to train Kumwe. Also, over a part of the program, joining a ministry. And you come ministry and yes, I sorry say we name we just share your phone say boa. Now worry fair, worry so you can be part of it. Tie now will share movie. Now all support in any way that you can. And Papa will teach you in try be a befaso as support no. You be soon. And now over to so join him and now between frame me. We social media platform now so Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. And the number is 0249 450772 0249 450772. Number in the message and our WhatsApp me. Could be a friend na maybe we program of course not Dawson. Now we need to friend back. The WhatsApp they meet me respond them anytime. It's bomb this one be town. I sorry so I wish so for Marco you never just see any be town. You never just about best ramo. It will be so inviting and part to stuff ever. Why? You ever no be so full and never see where to you need to come instrument she's custom so. Wo dear friend, you ever. You both time say bebo ma warrior in sha. It's bomb now the akronya no answer the bantem na end clash with another program. When about programs no Dawson. A 2% invite and say if you want sorry about come 5 or mo nyina program about the same day the same time. Aha, e bi fi kofuru e bi fi akra e bi fi shaman na ni nyina be clash here. E ba nsa na first and first serve. E no found say was on this one sha. E sansa ware bi ehu hie nt no. Do di kan be to the band tema na aboa yen na yetimi dia to calendar so na emre so yetimi aba e bi so ya de we na me class Micro Cross International Worship Center. Me san well me na omu na de baba 2 months or 3 months ago. Ain't no the calendar so I know emre so an ye be mestre se ba bia wo bia to safre ye be ba ne no aba bidi enteta ho na dwumadi ensu de ye no wa na enti bredi tu bia na atnase na jebrani na ye hwe moment with Apostle Thomas Kusi appear the Counselor General. That's an best share will be
Abusia me do bi biase ma mo hwe yen free echichine benche nyina mutie yen yankopon show bibia megye die pa sene wosua bibi sanso na me so mesua bibi mesrɛ say ubeko all the social media platform ne so nyina na wa subscribe to your channel no Live TV sene be ya abribia dwuma die be di bia e we station ha no